Greetings, beloveds. Let's take a look at a stock here and see how we could have owned this stock before this major run, before it made the news headlines on Wall Street. But first, I greet you in the love light of the One Infinite Creator. So a couple of weeks ago, I saw an article, actually a video discussing this stock. By the way, the stock is CAVA. It's an IPO from, let's call it, mid of 2023. So there was a article that I saw, a video discussing this stock at this level here. The question was, why was there no mention of the stock as a great candidate throughout all of this process? Why discuss it here? So let me show you the news article and the video. So the video being discussed here, as you can see, is from CNBC, and this is the title if you want to look for it to see what they were talking about. And you can see they had this type of language, why investors love CAVA. This video is from September 26th, 2024, which is somewhere around here. This is where they're talking about the stock right there. And this is one of the problems of relying on news for your stock ideas. Because if you take a look at my paid website where I search for this ticker symbol, we mentioned the stock twice in early August and late February of 2024 as a breakout candidate for paid clients. In other words, we mentioned the stock here late February and again in early August. So we can say, I believe it's this week here or somewhere here. And so before the news, we had this opportunity of owning the stock. And it's not as complicated as it might sound. All you have to do is use the method that I discuss a lot, which is the ultimate Muade breakout. And because the stock is an IPO, if you go to the monthly, there was no monthly data in the past until recently in terms of MACD and RSI. So you would have to have defaulted to go into the weekly. And so you use the same methods here. You can see why it was a stock of interest because I could see it moving the RSI. So let's show the RSI and the MACD. So in February, so for an IPO, you go to the time frame that has fully developed indicators. Hope that makes sense. If the monthly is not fully developed, go to the weekly. If the weekly is not fully developed, go to the daily, and so on and so on. So we can see here by the time the stock is starting to move in February, this time period here, you'll notice that you have all the things in place. You got your RSI essentially moving to all-time highs. You got your MACDs also moving to all-time highs. That's the minimum requirement. Take a look at the next move in August. So this August time period, again, you can see your RSIs were also moving to, in this case, all-time highs. And the RSI was also moving its threshold or its level above RSI 69.1. It basically, on those two instances where I gave the breakout alert, the stock met the minimum requirements for the ultimate Muade breakout. So if you follow the chart, you're going to be getting ahead of Wall Street in many, many instances, especially for IPOs, when stocks are not as known to the investor community. And this is why I personally have preferred the breakout method over the last 22 years, picking breakouts for paid clients. I am Eric with Muade.com. I leave you as I found you in the love light of the One Infinite Creator. Go forth rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the One Creator. Adonai.